Guys, deluded Guna. Now, thank you very much for you guys that my Q&A suggestions video. Should I introduce this as a part of the channel? Thank you everybody that commented, that watched it, that said it was a good suggestion. I'm a bit angry at you guys that said it was a good suggestion, because that just said it was a good suggestion. Because where's the questions? Whether you think it's stupid or not, guys, just ask a question, man. Get this thing going. Because yeah, man, it doesn't matter. We're here to talk about football. I don't know any more than you guys. I just happen to like this thing and happen to make videos on YouTube and like have a not even a platform. YouTube is the platform where you guys react positively. I keep talking about this stuff. If you like stop watching it, I'll stop doing this. But yeah, hopefully this goes well and we can carry on doing this. Now, like I said, thank you to everybody before I lose my trail of thought. Now, here it is. I would show you guys the handwriting, but you lot get on to me about how I pronounce things, about saying I look like Alex Hunter. Oh my god, you guys that slew me about that. It made me laugh, man. But you need to cut that out. But yeah, let's just get into it, see where it's going to take us. Old Monk says, Abba, he's asking about the penalty system, basically what it is and my take on it. Now, Abba is in the name ABBA. I think there was a system, the previous system was fine. In my opinion, I really didn't care for it. I mean, whether you win it, you lose it, it's tough luck. You practice penalties, and no matter how many times you practice it never replicates the true thing. Whatever happens, happens. And it adds to the drama. Now, there was some study, there was either a bias to the first or second. Those of you who are more in the know, get into the comments about as to what it is. The long story short, there was a bias to either the first or second penalty taker. Like I said, Abba is in the name. It goes for A, first, the first team take the penalty, B take it, and then A. Do you get it? So it's that basically. Like I said, it's just being innovative for the sake of being innovative. It is. Some people can see a bias. I mean, for me, I don't really have an opinion. I take the rough with the smooth. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Sorry, I didn't really have an opinion on the other system. But yeah, I mean, a bit of a pointless innovation in my opinion. But in time to come, I might change my mind, and it might actually look good if Arsenal, if it does go against Arsenal like it didn't on Sunday, the previous Sunday that's gone. I might have said something different. But yeah, I don't really think it's a thing. So yeah, next question. Kenneth Parker. Top three contenders for when Arsene Wenger leaves. Well, I hope Arsenal are planning. I actually hope Wenger has a suggestion or some sort of help in the forecasting for the new role, his successor eventually. I hope they're looking from now, purely because can you really trust our board? I know Wenger's got all his shortcomings, but can you really trust him? Now, I'd say the sentimental me, if Wenger was to retire today, I'd say Simeone. I know he's had a bit of a rough patch, but I'd say him. I kind of want an unknown. Like, I know that's a bit scary, and granted, that would be scary as well. But most of these managers were all unknown at one point. The great Pep Guardiola, even Ferguson, they were all had to make their name for themselves. It will probably be an unknown. It might very well be in a conventional name, but all the names we know as fans on face value, we don't know. So I'd say either Simeone, an unknown guy, I suppose on the basis, sorry, the thing just come up, on the basis of, I don't even know, on the basis that we're linked with them, the conventional names, I say Jardim, I take Jardim, I'm a big fan of him. Tuchel's obviously been sacked. But he's been, I don't really have an opinion on him, but he's been linked. So them sort of names, I wouldn't know to be honest, but they would probably be my thingies. So I hope I've answered that. So Liam Parker, you two brothers, because you lot are crazy, man. If you lot brothers, shout out to you lot. You lot should chat to each other sometime. But yeah, Wenger's legacy, bad ending or good ending? Well, to be honest, I know he's had a rough patch and his Arsenal have hit a new low. But when the guy retires, you will look back on his career at Arsenal as something of brilliance. Trust me, it could have been a bit better. 06, the biggest regret. He has all his shortcomings, but he guided us through financial period. It could have been worse. You're seeing it with other teams. I have a lot to admire as Wenger as a man, but you guys know I don't mix my words. It will look back. He's won us trophies. He picked up the club into a new direction. Yes, Arsenal are a big club and we won trophies before Wenger, but he took us to another level. He's given us so much memories. He's forward thinking with us in the Emirates, and he can probably look back with, well, he can look back with pride at his career at Arsenal. Yes, like I said, for all his shortcomings, we know he should react in the transfer market a lot of the time, and he could have done a lot more. But for me, he's been a very good manager here, and if you say his legacy is going to be bad, nah. I personally thought he should have walked at end of 2014. I can understand his reasons. I mean, you want to win the Premier League, but yeah, man, it's just up to him. I don't think his legacy's been bad, but if you're saying it's a bad ending, you could say that because it's obviously you want to win the league and whatnot. So you could say that if that's your question, but generally no. Waffling. Next question, Liam Parker. Thoughts on money spent on players and does it need to stop? Short and sweet. It kind of needs to stop, I believe, with the way it's going now. clubs don't really have to pay attention to scouting. Yes, they do, but because of the money and the riches that it's forever going up and increasing, I don't know when it's going to stop. They can afford to be a bit more extravagant in the transfer market. Look at Everton, 54 to 50, 45 to 50 million on Sigurdsson. That would have previously been unheard of, unthinkable for a club like them. I'm nothing against him. I think he's a good player and he'd be a welcome addition. But for that, I'm pretty sure scouts can do their job and they can find someone. Yeah, so it probably does need to stop. I think it needs to stop, but it's not going to stop because demand's ever growing. Clubs are getting richer. It's not going to stop, and to a degree, it's adapt or survive. This is what we're going to come to welcome until it sinks. So yeah, I hope I answered that. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. Before I forget as well. Before I forget, Ronaldo, PFA. I think he won a couple of PFAs, if not one. Forgive me. He scored 40 goals in one season for United, couple of Premier League appearances, and he went for 80 million. For me, for them sort of fees, you have to go when you're the finished product. Obviously football's gone different, but you should go when you're the finished product. You should be something that takes the side to a next level, or you should be something like you fit into a well balanced system like you haven't seen with Pogba and Ozil at their respected sides. Yeah, like you look at it now, like I just said about Ronaldo, I've got nothing against Mbappe. You look Mbappe, how we say it, you guys know I love him, but 120 million more than Cristiano Ronaldo went for one season of 20 plus goals. If he doesn't score a goal this next season, of course it's not going to happen because he's hard. What are you then saying? So that puts it into perspective, but it's never going to end, guys. Now you're paying for potential, marketing, what they can be, all of this nonsense. It's not going to stop. So yeah, we're here to see it. Next, Hurang Lee. Forgive me if I haven't said that. If I was in a final or a league decider, what 11 players from the Premier League would I decide? Do you mean historically or now? If it's now, I'd say Courtois in goal, Koscielny and Toby Alderweireld. Left, no, you know what, Bay. No, Toby. Left back, Danny Rose. Right back, just Dave. Centre mid, Kante, Mesut, and Kevin De Bruyne. These are the guys just coming to my head right now. Front options, Kane, Alexis, Hazard. Historically, Ronaldo left, Henry up front, Van Nistelrooy on the right, of the striking force. Right wing. Perez, I can't answer that. I'd have to make a video, man. Guy, you got me there, man. You got me. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd have to get back to you historically, but yeah, I hope I answered that question. Last question. What is the last one? Academy or spend money? A bit of both. What's your name? I can't even see your name. I can't even remember what I wrote, but sorry if I've forgotten your name. Shout out to unknown, whoever your name is. Academy or spend money, a bit of both. You've got to see what your competitors are doing. I mean, you look at United and City, they didn't win the league, but look at the money they're spending. I'd be stupid if I thought not to go into the transfer market prepared to pay over the odds for players, because it's not going to be that. But at the same time, I would like my academy to have a chance, a clear pathway for players. I would like to bring in young, unproven talents and nurture them and things like that. But you've got to marry the two. Too much academy players, you just have a youth club, a play crash, too many stars, no cohesion, it's just flip-flopping, you have to deal with egos and personalities, and it can go terribly wrong, like you've seen at some clubs. But guys, I hope I've given you guys a quality Q&A. Sorry for the guy that I've confused on your question. Get in the comments if you're watching this now and I'll answer that. In fact, you know what, let me do this. Delulu Good ain't gonna go like that, out like that. Historically, you do know what, Van der Sar in goal, Lauren on the right, Terry and Rio in the middle, Cole left back. You know what? Get rid of Terry, put Sol Campbell. Midfield, Vieira and Roy Keane. 4-4-2 guys. Right wing, Alexis. You know what? Right wing, Alexis. Left wing, Cristiano Ronaldo. Thierry Henry and Ruud van Nistelrooy up front. Yeah, man. I hope I've said it. I hope I've got it there anyways. So yeah, sorry for forgetting that. But guys, Deluded Guna, I'm signing out. Sorry for the bit of destruction towards the end. Get in the comments, subscribe. You guys know what it is already, man. Thank you for watching. I'm out.